Hi everybody, Cindy here from BubbleHunter Soaps. I am going to be showing you how I make soap. I'm so excited. I have not made soap since early October, so this will be my first one in 3 months. So I'm excited to show you my process, and I will be right back after I get my gloves on, all of my oils and my lye water prepped, and I'll be right back. What I have in the blue jug is aloe vera juice and lye and a teaspoon of sugar. And today we're making pine tar soap. Pine tar soap, my research is notorious for accelerating the batter, so I'm hoping to get this done fairly quickly. And I'm doing the heat transfer method. Here in this white bucket is my olive oil, castor oil, sweet almond oil, coconut oil, palm, and shea butter. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my lye solution into my oils so that I can melt them. And wish me luck. Hopefully this goes well. And I don't know if you can see along the side here, this is the pine tar. I've went ahead and stuck it in the microwave and melted it a little bit so it's easier to handle. It is literally like tar. So I figured it can't hurt to make it a little more liquid so that it would help us out a little bit. So as you can see, the butters, the hard butters, or the hard butter and the hard oils are already melting with that aloe vera solution. And we're just going to stir this until it's completely melted. Sometimes that can take up to 5 minutes, so I'm hoping that this gets done fairly quickly. I am only making a small loaf with this one because it is a test batch. I've never made it before. Supposedly, based on some research I have done, pine tar soap is good antifungal, and it's really good for acne. So just some quick tidbits. It is very tar smelling, very piney. The fragrance oil I'm going to be using today is called Kismet, and that is by, let's see, get that in there, by Nurture Soap. And it's kind of a masculine scent, but it can be unisex. It's not overpowering. I am only using 3% of that because it is a stronger scent. And then with the pine tar itself, it's going to add some scent as well. Through the saponification process, some of that scent from the actual pine tar will dissipate, but some of it will actually stay. And I'm going to add the pine tar at the very end just because we don't want to accelerate this batter any faster than it already will be. And I'm going to help this along a little bit. I'm going to get my stick blender out and chop up some of those big pieces. And I'm really trying to only get this to an emulsion where the lye and aloe solution and the oils just come together. I don't want it to come to trace any. If it's a light trace, it should be fine, but I don't want it to become a thick trace. I think I got it. And as long as it doesn't separate on the shaft there of the stick blender, I think we should be good. I'm also going to be adding some colloidal oats. Sometimes, or most of the time, I'll add kaolin clay and milk powder, but also the milk powders and the clays tend to accelerate trace and make the batter thicker, so that's why I'm adding them this way. Get that mixed in. And I apologize for the noise. I think I've got that mixed in. Also, I'm going to add a little colorant today because I want it a uniform color. Sometimes when things go through the saponification process, it doesn't color uniformly. So I'm just going to add a little bit of Sexy Stranger on a Train. And this is from Mad Micas. I love those color names. They're so fun. See, I didn't add a lot to just tinge the batter just a tiny bit brown. So I'm also going to go ahead and add my fragrance at this time. And might as well go ahead and get that pine tar in there. And we're going to get that mold over here and get this in here as quickly as possible. So again, wish me luck. I hope this goes smooth. And I think at this time I'm going to go ahead and take my stick blender out, so and stir it by hand. Oh, that's messy stuff. Messy, messy stuff. I think I got it all off of there. I'm going to go ahead and put it in my food bucket. And we'll get that all stirred in. You know what, guys? So far, so good. But I can feel it starting to thicken, as you can see. Look at that. It doesn't take long. I just want to make sure it's all combined. All right, let's get that in that mold. Actually really pretty. Looks just like chocolate, but it definitely does not smell like chocolate. All right, and then I get this all scraped out, and I apologize if you see my head. That is a pretty batter. It's thick, but it's manageable. I'm gonna try and get the rest scraped out with my other spatula here. Waste not, want not, right? Alright, I'm gonna try and bang this down, and I will be right back and show you. Alright, there is the pine tar soap, and I'm gonna try and fancy this up just a touch. I know it is pine tar and don't want to mess with it too much. Just want to clean up the edges. Make sure it's all smooth, all even. So I know it's kind of messy looking, but it is going to be a nice bar soap. So I will bring you back for the cut, and I would say, because this one accelerated so much, I'd say it should be ready to cut in 10 to 18 hours. So I will see you then.